Vendovi Island. What a beautiful day for a cruise with the marine tech students on Mr. Beemer's boat, the Black Pearl. Our first trip, Mr. Beemer's first trip, and the Black Pearl's first trip to this beautiful island, about 8 nautical miles north of Anacortes. Guimas right there on your left. We headed over to check out this island because we used the Fluke multimeters, and there is a grave site, a memorial we were headed over to visit. And what a great experience it was. We had about 12 students, a 9 a.m. departure, target to be back by 2, and we were on time and had a great experience. Could have stayed a little longer. It was amazing.
Welcome to the Scallywags, located in the beautiful Pacific Northwest, where Skagit Valley College has been training technicians since 1968. If you are looking for industry certification and the skills to work in maritime, this is the place to visit. Our staff will share so much knowledge and experience, you will not be disappointed. The workforce demand is very high and all of our graduates are working around the world. If this sounds interesting to you, schedule a tour and come check us out.
Thanks for sharing your island. I want to hear a little bit about this history and a little introduction about yourself.
All right. I am Thaya Tyra Thompson. So I'm originally from Alexandria, Louisiana. I've been here since 2017. My wife and I started caretaking in March, and we've been here. This is our 6th season. We love it here. We both had really nice jobs and really nice lives in New Orleans, but this has become home. And we've learned a lot. Speaking of, one thing that we learned, this island was named after a Fijian chief whose name was Vendovi. He came aboard the Wilkes expedition. He was a really amiable character, really great guy, hence why this island was named after him. And if you guys get a shot when you leave, there's some rocks just south of Lummi that's called Viti Rocks. That's how they say Fiji in Fijian. It's actually Viti. So that's the early history. Let's fast forward to the Great Depression. African-American preacher by the name of Father Divine, located out here for a time. There was a commune where they had upwards of 100 people. He had followers all over the world. Some say tens of millions, some say 20s of millions, but his ideology was peace, love, regardless of color, creed, sex, and that's why this place at the time was called Father Divine's Peaceful Paradise, which still is to this day a peaceful paradise.
Wow, that is so cool. And that was for, how long was he out here for?
From 1930s up through 1952.
Wow.
Long time. Some credit him as being the father of the civil rights movement just because of his ideology. And there's a guy by the name of Johnny Mercer who was a follower who wrote the song "Accentuate the Positives, Eliminate the Negatives." Another fun fact.
Wow.
So fast forward from the 50s through the 50s, it changed ownership a number of times. And in 65, a man by the name of John Fluke, who I'm sure you guys...
That's why we were here, yeah. We wanted to go up and see that, yeah. All right, we use his multimeters, so...
It became his island. All of the infrastructure that you see here currently was put here by the Fluke family. A lot of all of the buildings except for the modular home was built with wood that was lumbered from the island. That was milled at the sawmill.
Yeah, I saw that sawmill. That's super cool.
The steam engine was a gift. I don't think it ever worked, but there's a 50,000 watt generator, a 30,000 watt generator, an 18,000 watt generator that all powered lights and machine winches and rails and sawmills through and through. So.
That is incredible. Yeah, I mean, what a resource. Open to the public, and we just want to thank you for letting all of us come and trample all over the place and giving us this history lesson. We're going to share it with future students and make this an annual event. We had such a good day.
Awesome. It is a day use park, open from 10 to 6, Thursday through Monday. Free dock, so please come and enjoy.
All right, great. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Wow, what a beautiful day. The sun came out. An island just full of trails and wildflowers and just green nature all around us. we could have spent hours more exploring. Some of us made it to both beaches. It was full of trails, and we all just took off and went adventuring. We had such a great time. The trees, the madronas, oh my gosh. Because there are no deer or raccoons on the island, the flowers were abundant. Mr. Beemer got some beautiful photos with his wonderful camera, and we just had a really nice, great experience. Very grateful for this opportunity, and we'll definitely be doing this trip again. And we made it and found the memorial for Mr. John Fluke. Pretty cool. Most of our students brought their multimeters and got some pretty neat pictures. Again, thank you, Mr. Beemer. We are grateful for this awesome adventure.
People see how cool of a trip it is. Next year I might have to do 2 runs to fit everybody. Because I'm sure the second year students are like, I'm going again. Oh, look at this. This is where we live. I mean, not here specifically, but the islands. Look at this beautiful beach. Certainly should have packed a lunch and came out here. Got a nice little garden up here going, which I would do if I lived on this island. But here's an old wooden boat, little skiff, right? Hard to get rid of things on the island, so why not repurpose? Turn it into a little herb garden, put some flowers in it. Doesn't really need a transom. More floats that have been washed up. And then this cool little boat came up in a storm, and so it was too beat up to be used. So what do you do with it? Put some lettuce in there. Love it. People on this island are resourceful. What a great day. This was fabulous. Just what we needed to get us through that last month of school. If you're in the Northwest and the San Juan Islands, I would say pay a little tribute up here to Mr. Fluke. Visit Vendovi Island. Thank you to the Skagit Trust for keeping this open to the public and for sharing and caring for this particular island. Well, just like that, it was time to depart. We rounded up the troops and got back on Black Pearl and took off and headed over to back to Anacortes. It was one of those things. It was a teaching day. You know, we're second shift at the school, so how awesome is that to go out and have a great adventure? Next time, maybe stay a little bit longer, but it was fun. This is Black Pearl. We'll try and highlight a little bit more about this boat and the history, but just a long-range motor sailor, cruises along 7 or 8 knots, super fuel efficient. Got us back to Cap Santee right here, put her away in the barn, tied it up, and we beat feet up to school and had an electrical lesson. So thanks for watching.